April 18, 2014, filmmaker Jennifer Peedham of the documentary Sherpa captured the worst tragedy that has ever happened on Everest. 16 Sherpas, the native guides of Mount Everest, died in that avalanche. The film focuses on the dangers and hardship the Sherpas endure every climbing season for a fraction of the profit expedition associations and the Nepalese government make at their expense.
Roughing it on Mount Everest. Hot towels and tea in the morning.
And while the visitors are prepping for the climb in their spacious tents, the Sherpas pay their respects to the gods of the mountain, praying for a safe ascent while their families anxiously await their return. Doing anything at this altitude is risky and can be deadly, but lavish summit expeditions designed to make the climb less extreme are the very things that endanger the lives of climbers and Sherpas alike, says Norbu Tenzing Norgay.
My father said, I wish I had never climbed this mountain.
He is the son of Tenzing Norgay, the first Sherpa ever to climb Mount Everest.
Can we reduce that risk? Yes. If people aren't carrying espresso machines and heaters and pads so that the clients can sleep comfortably, yes, you can reduce the risk.
The documentary highlights the inequity and the cultural rift between the Sherpas, who see the climb as a pilgrimage, and the Westerners as a challenge. Despite the dangers, the Sherpas depend on the expedition business. Each makes about $5,000 a season, while their farming counterparts make $700 a year. But that amount pales next to the $70,000 or $100,000 each climber pays for the trip of his dreams.
Good morning, Dai.
Good morning, Mount Everest.
The lion's share goes to the businesses and the government, says Norbu Tenzing Norgay.
The average Sherpa now gets $15,000 in insurance should something bad happen, and that's up $5,000 since 2014. But if you go back a number of years, when somebody died on Everest, the average Sherpa was able to build a house, send the kids through school, and have a tea house. And these days, the insurance barely covers the cost of a funeral.
According to the documentary, the April 2014 avalanche was the last straw.
16 people dying at the same time, it's a huge, huge shock. When it started to sink in, the anger got distinctly pointed at the government. They feel that the government has always been benefiting off the labor of the Sherpas, the lives of the Sherpas, and never put anything back.
To try to get more control over their fate, many Sherpas are beginning to bypass climbing businesses to start their own expeditions. Their goal is to control the experience and keep themselves and climbers safe, if not comfortable, on a mountain they revere. Penelope Poulou, VOA News, Washington.